Well, I mean, obviously I'm disappointed in the result of the game, but I was actually very proud of my team tonight. I thought for, in a lot of respects, it's as good as we've played in quite a while. You know, I loved our fight. I thought our effort was great. You know, I thought, you know, we've been having a hard time in games where we get down a little bit. We almost have caved in 4 or 5 times this year, and we were kind of at that breaking point again tonight in the second half, and we fought through it, and we cut it to a one-possession game. You know, we had some open looks that I like the guys who were shooting it. I like what we had, and sometimes when you play a good team, there's 2 or 3 plays that kind of define the game. And a couple shots here, a couple shots there. But overall, I'm pleased with how we played tonight. You know, we came here to win. You know, it's kind of like everything. You know, Aaron Falzone was set to start, and then he got hurt before the game. So, you know, I found out 20 minutes before the game he couldn't play. So it was, you know, it's almost like, you know, it's been one of those stretches, you know, BMAC with the knee, Vic with the concussion, Aaron being scratched right before the game. So, but that's part of it sometimes. And I was really proud of Gavin. You know, he found out he was going to start literally right before the game, and thought he gave us great energy early. I thought we just played much better. I thought the ball was moving. I thought we played really hard defensively. I thought we did a really good job against them. They're difficult to defend. I thought for the most part, kind of held Keita in check, you know, and, you know, none of those guys, Potter actually was the guy that really hurt us. I thought he did a great job for him. So disappointing loss, but, you know, I feel like if we play with this kind of effort and this kind of spirit, that we'll put ourselves in a position to win a lot of games here down the stretch.
What happened with Aaron, and is Isaiah Brown healthy?
Yes, Aaron got dinged up a little bit in practice yesterday. A little bit of a back issue. No, I don't think anything too serious. Maybe a little bit of a strain or a pull. And you know, I thought he was responding pretty well to treatment. So did the trainers, and then he just came out before the game to warm up, and he couldn't get loose. You know, so. You know, he almost had tears in his eyes. The kid cares so much, and he knew it was a big game for us. But he also knew if he couldn't move, it wasn't going to be smart for him to be out there. So we made the call on that literally right before the game. Yeah, Isaiah's been healthy. You know, I just, you know, been rewarding. Jordan has done a good job for us, and, you know, he's brought us some spirit. He's been a tough-minded guy, and, you know, he's earned those minutes in practice, and that's how I go by things. So, and then it was just one of those games in the second half. We got down 15. So, you know, in order to get back in the game, we needed our guys out there to try to make a push. And I thought with the way the game was going, I didn't think we were playing zone. It wasn't at a pace where I felt like our guys needed to come off the floor. So Isaiah's just got to be ready. You know, he's going to get his opportunities here, and it could potentially be on Saturday.
Coach, Anthony Gaines has been getting more consistent playing time of late.
Yeah.
What have you seen from his game, especially offensively, you know, hitting 2 threes tonight?
Yeah, I think you guys are starting to see kind of the guy that, you know, that we, you know, are going to have here for the next 4 years. I mean, Anthony's going to be a terrific player. I think like a typical freshman, you know, at times he's gotten a little bit sped up. He's gotten a little bit anxious, especially when it's come to his shot. And the guy puts in a lot of time. You know, he's such a good athlete. He's such a strong driver. I mean, the plays he was making on the defensive end of the floor tonight were really impressive. He's all over the court. And now when you add his ability to score, which we knew was there, he's starting to settle into the game. I love that he shot with confidence. I've been on him to do that. You know, teams are kind of playing off him and playing the percentages of how he's played this year. But, you know, when he has his feet set, you see his form is good. He just has to have the confidence. And I was glad he took those shots with confidence, and he was a big boost for us tonight and will be as we go forward. I mean, he's a he's a key part of our future here in our program. I think he's going to have a great career at Northwestern.
Coach, you shot 52% in the second half, but it seemed like every time that there was a chance you might be able to make a run, Ohio State would come down, get something on their end, and then when you finally did, it was a little bit too late. How frustrating was that, and what do you think was?
Yeah, we just had we had a couple critical breakdowns, and then also give them credit. I thought one time C.J. Jackson hit one from about 30 feet. I couldn't tell, but from the top of the floor, I mean, sometimes you got to tip your cap. But we had a couple breakdowns. There's 5 seconds on the shot clock. We lost Dockich in the corner, on a miscommunication. A couple times late in shot clocks, we kind of dove for a steal and gave up layups that I thought were critical possessions. I thought Micah Potter for them, he hit a big three at the top and then followed it up with a tough 16-foot corner jump shot, when you're before the game and you're kind of dialing up some shots you're going to live with, is it going to be Micah Potter doing that or Keita Bateson? So, you got to give up something sometimes when you play against great players. So tip your cap to him, especially he's 5 for 5. Dockich makes 2 threes. But yeah, I mean, I thought every time we were trying to make a push, they responded with a big bucket, or we would come down and have a critical turnover, or we would miss a wide open shot. We'd execute really well and get a great look. We never could get that momentum run that we needed to kind of get over the hump. But we kept fighting. We got the turnover late there. We were able to score. We cut it to 3. They made big free throws, and then, obviously they were able to ice it away.
Chris, you guys did about as good a job on Keita as I think anybody almost all season. I just wondered you mentioned how much you focus on him in the game plan, but how important was it to try to limit his opportunities, and why do you think you're able to be as effective as you were?
Well, against this team, we didn't really have great matchups if we tried to play them man-to-man. Tate is such a unique player with his skill set and his physicality. Keita is such a unique player with his physical stature and his skill set. So, we felt like the best way to play these guys was to zone them up, try to keep them out of transition. The main key in the zone was not to let him get to his sweet spots. He's such a great mid-range player. So if he got it in the middle of the floor, or if he got it, we just wanted him to have to take tough shots. And he's having a fantastic year. He's a great player. But, I thought we did a pretty good job kind of identifying where he was in the zone and making him take tough shots. And, for them, though, other guys stepped up. That's why they're 7-0 in the league. They're a really good team, and they're well-rounded, and they're able to withstand a night where he doesn't go for 25, and the other guys were able to step up and make the plays necessary for them to win.
Chris.
Yes.
You get within 3 on Scotty's 3 at 43, and then Mac immediately commits that foul, and then Scotty commits the 7th foul while trapping. Did you want those fouls, or did you want to play out?
Well,
defending?
Yeah, we were going to extend the game because there was an 11-second differential. So I just felt, you're down 3, so I just felt, I didn't want Jackson on the line. What we had talked about was, and we thought we had him with a trap there at half court, so we were trying to get him to give it up. We had a couple other guys we wanted to put on the line, out of the timeout. He was not one of them. But we tried to have an aggressive trap there, and they ended up calling the foul. But we were going to foul because I just felt at that point, 11 seconds with a 3-point deficit, you get the stop. Now you got 10. But if it was 1 or 2, if it was a 1 or a 2-point game, I would have played it out. But because it was 3, I thought extending the game was the best decision.
So you wanted that Mac quick 6 to get the
Yeah, we did. We wanted to be aggressive, and we were going to extend the game and try to get a bucket and make them continue to make free throws as long as we could get the right guys at the line. And they did a good job getting it to Jackson. He's an excellent free throw shooter, and he was there. I thought we kind of had him buried against the sideline and at half court, and he did a good job kind of forcing a foul.
One last one.
Did you feel like you guys had a better control over the pace of the game than you did on Sunday? And how do you think your run and jump press and your zone defense were things that affected that?
Yeah, I mean, I thought we played much better. I mean, I thought we fought like crazy. I thought we played the way we wanted to play. We wanted to try the best we could to not give them a rhythm. They're a very good team, and so we mixed up our defenses a little bit. We tried to give them different looks. We tried to extend at times. I thought it was effective at times, and then other times they were able to get it inside and get to the middle of the zone. But overall, if you would have said to me that we were going to hold them to 70 points and hold Keita to 10 points, I would have probably lived with that result. I thought our defense was pretty good. I just didn't think when we had a chance to kind of get those momentum shots. I thought when we had our looks, and they're good shots. They were the shots we wanted. We ran some specials. Brian had a couple, Vic had a couple. I think Scotty in transition had a layup that kind of fell off the rim, and we just never were able to get that bucket we needed to get over the hump. But overall, I honestly really liked how we played tonight. I thought my guys really fought. I thought we played good basketball, and we just got to play a little smarter. But I think if we play like we played tonight, we're going to put ourselves in position to be very competitive the rest of the way, which is what we're trying to do. All right, guys, have a good one.